You know, for more than 2 decades, the Triad has always looked forward to The Wizard of Oz, produced by the Community Theater of Greensboro. Well, obviously, this year's a little bit different, isn't it? But they have one of the coolest ways that I've ever seen to make this work. They got really creative. Now, the cast is doing this outside this year. If you were old enough to remember...
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
Yeah, this is so cool. This is all done outside, and if you're old enough to remember the Land of Oz, that was up near Tweetsie and Blowing Rock area, then this will definitely bring you back, that's for sure. It is very, very cool.
We have created the Wizard of Oz Trail out here in McLeansville, where you walk through each scene, see Dorothy, see all of her friends, see Lion, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and still enjoy the story, but just have a different look on it.
So the trail starts with Dorothy in Kansas, then it hits some of the major scenes and the songs all along the way. The trail runs a total of about a quarter of a mile, but each scene runs a few minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes, so you get a break there. And to the cast, though, this was much more than just another performance.
For so many months, we've been isolated from friends, from family, from theater. So for us to be able to do something was just very special for the organization and very special for so many of these cast members that haven't seen each other in such a very long time. They were all excited. They were all thrilled just to be able to do something. And as much as we understand we are in trying times right now, we also want to realize that theater gives us the chance to create magic.
Well, the shows are this Saturday and Sunday. You can order your tickets on their website. I've linked you to that through this story. Just go to WFNYnews2.com and look for this story. So I asked you on Facebook, I said, what is your favorite Wizard of Oz character and why? And my Facebook page lit up. Let's start out with Elizabeth. She said Glinda. She always laughed at the Munchkins like they were her favorites there. Barbara says the lion. I had a cat with a face just like the lion, so it always made me smile. Jim Walton, and by the way, this is tongue firmly planted in cheek here. He said, I was especially fond of the flying monkeys. Right. They scared every kid to death. Cindy Mabe says the Scarecrow because even without a brain, he was smart. Laura Collins said the Wicked Witch because she had the most memorable lines. Brian Butler said Dorothy because she made it her mission to get back home to Annie M. and the crew. And Stephanie said the Tin Man because she thought he had the best song. This debate could go on forever because everybody loves this movie. You'll laugh at me because when I was a kid, my mother thought this was hilarious, that after I watched it and I was like 4 or something and I started crying, she said, what's wrong? I said, I'm worried about Toto. I was more worried about Toto than anybody else.
I feel that. I am still caught up on Glinda in the Community Theater's production here. Her mask, Tahisha, yes, covered in pink crystals. So stylish.
I was like, where do I get that?
I need one.
Where do I get one?
I need that.
Now, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say I had a 6th birthday party and it was entirely Wizard of Oz themed, and I dressed up like Dorothy and I had my stuffed animal Toto. I mean, the whole 9 yards. My mom went all out for this. But now I honestly relate a little bit more to the Wicked Witch of the West because they landed a house on her sister and then stole her fancy shoes. I'd be mad too.
Right. I mean, and there's just something about just being a little nefarious, right? I mean, you don't want to do that in your everyday life, but for one day to be able to act it out or dress up as someone just a little bit evil, I'm kind of into it.
Right, and if you've seen the musical or listened to the songs from Wicked, you do kind of feel some sympathy for the Wicked Witch after seeing that, and a little resentment toward, well, they call her Glinda in that, but not the original.